On May 25, 2019, a devastating EF3 tornado in El Reno killed 2 people. It destroyed a mobile home park and a hotel and left more than 24 others injured. 2 years later, the town's mayor says El Reno has recaptured real momentum with help from a familiar face. Steve Shaw has the story.
Between the time of that 2019 deadly tornado and the deadly pandemic that swept across the U.S. 10 months later, Love's opened this travel stop at I-40 and South Radio Road in El Reno. Mayor Matt White says it was much needed for this town of 17,000.
It's the first stop, first step before you get to Oklahoma City. They put that there. That helped us a lot with sales tax. It really was a big sales tax generator for us. They have a restaurant in there. They have a full service truck stop. It's really nice out there. It's just really complimented our community.
But Love's, which was founded in Watonga in 1964, didn't stop there. Last month, the Sooner State travel giant quietly opened this 220,000 square foot tire retread plant and distribution center, which sits basically along Kyler Murray touchdown pass away from that new Love's travel stop I told you about. The tire retread and distribution center brings with it 65 new jobs.
At this facility, we are still hiring for all 3 job functions: warehouse associate and forklift operator, retreading technician, as well as CDL drivers. All positions, full-time, come with benefits, and the starting wage at this location is $15.
Chris Obers is general manager of distribution for Love's. He oversees the new tire retread and distribution plant in El Reno and 5 others Love's has strategically placed across the U.S. in Indianapolis, Atlanta, Milan, Tennessee, Laredo, Texas, and Kingman, Arizona. He says finding quality help hasn't been hard here.
I absolutely would agree with those statements. We've been very pleased with the response we've received in the greater El Reno community as we've started staffing up for the positions here. We're very pleased with the labor market following the success of our travel stop just right up the road from here. Nothing but positive things to say about the local community.
Albino Costa is in charge of the new tire retread and distribution plant in El Reno. He came here from a smaller Love's operation in Dallas.
Oh yeah, very different. Over there is 90,000 square feet. This is 220. It's bigger. It's like 3 times bigger. And it's more clean. And you got a very good workforce. Over there is a little bit tough. Here is more easy. You get friendly guys, very good employees. And it surprised me.
Warehouse employee Alejandro Ufano also transferred here from Dallas.
Yeah, I like the Reno and I like Oklahoma. Dallas is a big city, but here is really good.
Obers says Love's got into the tire retreading business 6 years ago because it made sense.
It's taking a used tire that otherwise would find itself in a landfill and buffing off the tread and applying new tread to it, and then cooking that tire, and ultimately it's going to enter the road as a new tire for all intents and purposes. The retread product typically comes at a fraction of the cost of a traditional new tire, and oftentimes a fleet or driver can get several uses out of that same casing. So if you think about it, you purchase a new tire, you may be able to retread that tire 3 and 4 times over.
Nationwide, Oklahoma City-based Love's now boasts more than 560 travel stops in 41 states, from California to the East Coast. Within those are 410 truck care facilities. So far this year, Love's has opened 21 new travel stops. The goal was to open 50 by the end of the year.
It's a clean facility. It has the products they need when they're on road trips, when they're just shopping in their hometown, looking for gas, food, snacks. It's the facility itself, and then it's the customer service of our team members. Welcome to Love's.
They provide benefits for their employees. It's retirement for their employees. And it's real good for us to have someone like that come into our community and really put a lot of money and a lot of time into our community with their infrastructure.
Oh yeah, our benefits are great. There's also room for growth. We have people that start out in our stores that make their way to corporate headquarters. You know, it's whatever fits their life and their schedule. It's an option at Love's.
You know, Canadian County is the fastest growing county in Oklahoma by far.
Mayor White says Love's is a catalyst he says will help grow El Reno's population to well over 20,000 sooner, not later.
We've upgraded our schools the last probably 5 or 6 years and it made a big difference. And it goes back to Love's and their distribution center. That particular project's not in El Reno city limits, but it's in Banner School District. And all that goes to Avalorum on that big, humongous building they built out that. So that helps all of the districts around here.
So besides the 560 Love travel stops across the country, Love's also has a few other businesses. We have an alternative fuels company in Houston called Trillium. We have a logistics company called Musket. We have a motor transport company, Trillium. And then we also have Love's Truck Care and Speedco locations across the country that our professional truck driving customers will be familiar with.
In El Reno, Steve Shaw, the Oklahoma News Report.